Hello, welcome to Probably Throw, the draft show where I probably throw. It's been a couple days since I've done the draft on video because I've just been working a bunch, and I'm ready for it. I'm ready to get back to work. I've done a couple drafts. I've done a bit of talk here while it's been a quick draft, and I actually had a couple of good ones of those because I'm pretty used to that format. And then I did a couple of Secrets of Strixhaven, and they didn't go incredibly. But, let's see if we can pull it back a bit on camera. So, we got Color Storm Stallion. This is actually a card I did pull off camera, and it's pretty great. It's a, 3 mana, hasty ward 1, with whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, it gets +1 till end of turn, and then if 5 or more mana was spent to cast that spell, you make a copy of it. So really good for the Prismari decks, one of the more bombier cards. So yeah, this Artisan card's pretty mid, so definitely not really worth taking. Anything else in the pack seemed good. So it seems like Witherbloom is actually one of the more poor performing archetypes, and it seems like the best ones are the white-based archetypes, really. But, and it seems like Prismari is also really good, but there's a lot of people trying to draft Prismari, and I feel like you gotta have a really good Prismari deck to make it work. So, okay, we got it. Wow, what do you do? Okay, so whenever you cast a spell you don't own, put a +1 counter, and then on each creature you control, and I may pay 1, sacrifice another creature, exile an instant or sorcery from an opponent's graveyard. Wow, this seems, honestly, by first look, kind of mid. I feel like Brush Off is probably the take here, but I might do a little bit of cheating. I'm gonna have a look at 17 lands now that the data's out. I don't reckon I'm gonna take that card, but I am very interested to see what it is, because to me it doesn't read very good. So I'm gonna have a little look. Am I on SOS? Yeah, no, it's got a 51% win rate, so it is quite bad. Yeah, I didn't think it read very well. It's just so much you gotta do, and it requires your opponent to have an instant or sorcery you even want to play. And so many instant sorceries are just prepared spells anyways, so I think Brush Up seems like probably the best pick here. What else do we have here now? The Practice Scrollsmith is pretty good. And so is Render Speechless. In our colors, though, Spellbook Seeker isn't terrible. But I'm wondering if it might just be better to spec here on something. How's Additive Evolution doing? Because this card reads really well. I might have a little look. Yeah, it's playing pretty well as well. 58%. 58.7. Might be a little bit of a spec kind of point here. I might take the Scrollsmith, because we could just splash one if we really have to. So we got the Campus Composer. I know this is performing only okay, even though it does read pretty alright. I'm probably more likely to take probably Burst Lightning. I'm guessing Burst Lightning is probably one of the better cards in the set. So I think it's a pretty good pick. I reckon probably the best card in the pack as well. Maybe Wander Off or Banishing Betrayal second. Alright, let's get it there. And I guess it can trigger the Magnum Opus as well, which is pretty sweet. Muse's Encouragement seems pretty good for this deck, just to be able to have a 5 mana spell. Lorehold Charm is pretty decent, I'm pretty sure. Well, maybe it's not. I'm gonna have another look at 17 lands at this one. Let's have a little peek. Now, I don't think you should necessarily be drafting based off of 17 lands, but sometimes it is interesting just early in the format. Nah, so it's pretty average, it's like 55%. Especially for a card that's kind of could go really either way. It's either really good or really bad. Sometimes it's nice to just see it. But you shouldn't necessarily draft exclusively based off 17 lands. You should more be drafting for the archetype you're trying to do. Harmonized Trio. This is also a card I'm wondering how it's performing, because I've kind of been I've kind of flip-flopped a little bit in my mind about how I feel about the card. Because when I first saw it in previous season, I thought it was pretty awful, and then I watched a couple early access videos with it. It actually looked like it was performing pretty good, but it is just kind of a 1-mana 1/1, and you got to put a lot of effort into it. How's it performing? Yeah, it's performing quite poorly. This Aviator is great though. I know. Monstrous Rage is also pretty good, but yeah, I think getting another creature is probably better than a combat trick. But I do wonder also how Monstrous Rage is performing, but I don't know. Just keep looking at okay, maybe one more. We'll look at Monstrous Rage and then we're done. Alright, because that is an interesting card. Like 57%. It's like, it's pretty good. Slightly above average. Which you kind of expect from a combat trick. Combat tricks just, you know, especially in this format where it's very about just being able to go long, kind of stabilize, keep your card advantage coming. Combat trick is just not as valuable. Deluge Virtuoso just seems pretty mid. I'll take the Tackle Artist, just seems like a average card. I'm seeing a lot of Wither Bloom stuff. I'm gonna second guess the name there. Do I just spec on it? I don't really see the reason to. I just don't. I really like the way the Wither Bloom. Probably just guessing when. Because the first deck we had on this series was a Wither Bloom deck, and we trophied with that. I'm pretty sure. So, but I'm actually pretty notorious. Well, I guess I'm the only one who watches my games, but I feel almost every format I draft the worst deck in the format straight away, and I get an absolutely busted version of it, and it kind of distorts my view of the format a little bit. Where like in Avatar, I got an insane Rakdos deck as like my first deck of the format, and I had Ozai and stuff, and I was thinking, damn, this Rakdos deck kind of has hands, and then I realized pretty quickly, no, I just had a good one. And then the same thing happened in Lorwyn, where I had this insane Goblin deck. Absolutely busted. It was probably the most busted deck I had the entire format, where I just had all these loops where I could just constantly recast my stuff from the graveyard. I had like 5 different Goblin rares. But that deck was, as in just the archetype in general, just sucked. I just got an absolute busted version. Anyways, we should focus on the pack. We got Fractalize seems pretty great here. Some decent Wither Bloom cards as well. What do you actually do? So it's all creatures get. This thing actually could be kind of good. I think Fractalize is okay, but it's not incredible. Maybe we'll give this thing a go. We'll give the Magna Blood Artist a go. So yeah, it's very similar to one we also had from the first video, where it ends with a +1 for each mana spent to cast it, and then whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, you get creatures you control get +1/+0 to for end of turn for each mana spent to cast the spell. And very interesting if you can just like, even if it's just a 1 in a blue spell, as long as you spend, an Izzet for it, you will get the +2. So it doesn't actually care about like how much the spell costs. It just cares about how much mana you put into it, if that makes sense. Or not, all the different colors of mana. I probably could have described that a little bit better, but kind of makes sense. We're getting there with the commentary. Okay, let's organize this a little bit better. So put all of our interaction over here. I think that's really all of our interaction. You're a creature. You're probably closer to a 4-mana creature. Probably a 4-mana creature, actually. What do we got here? We got the Fractalize, which is kind of like just a bit of removal. We're seeing some really decent. These actually aren't incredible split cards, but if I was in with a bloom, I actually probably would be considering blue over everything, because my Roots is good, but it's a little bit volatile, where when it hits hard, but sometimes it's just kind of impossible to get it to work. I think I'll take the Fractalize here. Just seems like a pretty good interaction. Another Burst Lightning, a Prismari Charm. Is Burst Lightning better than Prismari Charm? I wonder. I actually think it honestly might be, since it can trigger the Mega Opus. But I do like Prismari's Charm's ability to save your creature as well. It can be really nice to like pick something up that's being removed. Even though I doubt it would wheel, it has a much higher chance of wheeling than Burst Lightning, I think, because if just for some reason no one else is going Prismari, we'll get it, but I reckon they're definitely Prismari or Lawful, so I reckon I'm gonna take it. What do we got here? How many creatures do we have? So we got 7. We are like only maybe playing you. This is before mana slot anyways. We definitely need a lot more 2 mana stuff. Just a little bit more curve filling stuff. I might take the Visionary's Dance here. Pursue the Past is also incredible, is the other thing. It could honestly be worth taking Pursue Past, because this card has an incredible win rate. It's really good. And just splashing it. Now, the only thing I'm a little skeptical about is maybe the reason it's so good is because it's in the Lorehold colors, and blue just has much better options. But it's like just one of the only good options in Lorehold, so maybe it just isn't as good in a splash deck. But we're gonna see. How many wizards do we have? 2 right now. Definitely could get more. I think Mana Sculpt is pretty good. It's just kind of a better rate than this anyways. I guess on average. Well, I guess it's about average. So we've got 5 bits of interaction. I like the Aviator here. And we got the Landscape Painter as well. Both of these are pretty decent. But like, I don't think we're trying to be particularly aggressive with this version of Prismari. It feels like we're trying to go a bit longer, so I think that's alright, even if we are still pretty critically in need of 2 drops right now. Jeska's Will. So this is most of the time just going to be top 3 play on this turn. For 3 mana, look, I'm just gonna air draft it regardless, but it could be worth playing. Whoa. Empty the Warrens could kind of work hard in this deck, not gonna lie. Yeah, you know what? Like, maybe this is crazy, but at the same time, it kind of seems like it's been handed to me. Now I think I just have fixing here. I'm gonna make playables for sure, so when you're gonna make playables, you should always value fixing a little bit higher, because it's just, you're never gonna cut your fixing, and cutting cards sucks as well, so we'll make this play a little bit better too. Do I want any of these? Like, in the sense, am I gonna play any of these? I'll take the dollar some of this, but it's a rare. Even though I did craft, I'm pretty sure, all the versions that I needed. I'm taking that one because I think we're trying to go a little bit longer. I think this might just be better. got the splatter technique, so this is looking very this is way looking like a more control version, which I do enjoy. I wouldn't mind the sand on that as well, but I'd probably more hope that wheels, even though I don't know, I guess I'm seeing some kind of stuff wheeling. Yeah, we'll just take splatter technique. How many creatures do we have? We definitely need to sit up on creatures. Practical joke is so good though. One, two. I think I'll take some creatures and 2 drops, even though I would love that in practical joke. How many more cards do I need for cuts? So we're technically at 20 cards right now. We can add 3 more. I'm probably cutting. I don't really know. I don't know at all. Maybe the tackle artist for my first cut. Expressive fire dancer. Seeker. Definitely the new Seeker. I reckon. 5 more mana. If not, you just get to loot, which is pretty awesome. Dual tactics versus the elemental mascot. I kind of like the dual tactics, but I do have a lot of removal. Subtle mockery. It's so good, but am I making cuts? Because if I am making cuts, it's maybe just better to take that fixing. Nah, I'm taking it. I need one more direct damage spell. Ooh. We'll take you go. This means we will be able to splash these 2 cards, I reckon. Essence Scatter is good as well. I don't know about procrastinate. Probably cut one. There we go. Wheel. Okay, this actually gives us a relatively consistent turn to maybe storm off, which would be pretty awesome. And probably I run 1 planes. This also just gives more ability to kind of cast this for. I am kind of wondering if this is worth these ones. I'm definitely gonna. Because they're good. Are they that good? I don't have a lot more draw. No, I think it's probably alright. Yeah, I think it's probably worth doing. So what's this? 27, 26, 25. So I still need to make 2 cuts. Maybe one of these mascots. You're a wizard. As much as I would like to rare draft the Pox Plague, I am. I was thinking I might take the other one just in case I actually didn't draft it. Nah. Who am I kidding? Let's have a look at this. Okay, I need to make 1 cut. kind of tricky. Because it's like, you draw, you draw me. I actually do like the splash. I think we definitely probably planes. I don't think I need a quick study or anything like that. Oh, okay, like, I need to think about you just a little bit realistically. Because it's like, Storm's nice. I'm thinking, like, wild idea for it. Turn after just like I'm starting to maybe think there are not going to be many situations this is good at all. I'm just trying to think, like, what, I get my storm count to, like, you know, 3, and I'm making 6 goblins. That's not that big of a deal. You know what? I'm cutting it. I'm cutting it. It's a cool card, but I just don't think I'm gonna be able to get enough value out of it. Maybe if I had a couple of, like, the ones that kind of added on draw 3, discard 2, back to red source, Visionary's Dance. This is a quick one here. Got the deluge version of Virtuoso. Still only hitting islands. Try and get a good distance out of here. Do we hit this? Just and stuff. And also, I think just like we could get out of hand. At least we're not really nice. Oh, I'm gonna have to use 2. I guess that would be absolutely. I don't know why I would use 2. Look, this blocks, and then I can get the head, or not, I can just start tapping the time after. Or this one. Oh, I can just pass the that's way better. That's kind of sad. just don't know if that's worth countering. It is. It is worth countering because I can't afford to do this damage. So then I would have to burst like this turn, and I don't want to burst like this. So that's my logic. I just want to be able to burst like this. Or this, because... sure. I guess I actually could move while I do. Shit. We gotta kill this. I think. Yeah, we gotta kill this. Okay. We got this. That's nice. And then... Wait, did we exile that? Oh, that's so sad. Wait, to be into your next turn? Oh, it's so good! Okay, what am I doing? I kinda didn't really consider that. Wait, no, I'm kind of still clicking. I get +1, right? No, I'll +1, oh, okay, so. Yeah, sure. Oh, is that lethal? Or, well, I'm just gonna have to use it defensively. This isn't looking incredible. How do I do this? Just like, it's not what I can do. Just discard this. Can't I just hope for the best? Yep. Is that blink? Yeah, I forgot about this. I think it's doing it on Carrick's kind of go. What did we need? We needed some... It's just a bit too big. Unfortunate. It was a good game, though. That was like our first game. That one went pretty long. Alright, to Bill. Can we get to at least 3 wins and not toss my gems away? To avoid. That's what we're wondering. Looks like we've drawn 2 burst lightning. Not a whole lot else. It's kind of not awful. Oh, yeah, it's working. It's working. Definitely working. Chipping anymore? I guess we'll cast an archaic. turn to kill it. Before I start the first one. That's good. I like the look of that. Boom. Yeah, just going for this one. That was awesome. Now I just need like 1 or 2 more. Hitting splatter. Oh, I guess it hits every crucial point. That's gonna say. If it was one-sided, it would actually be insane. I technically bigger if I wanted, but then I don't. I hope they can't see this. Another brush off. Discover the super past. Definitely want a little bit more gases, so just do it. Doesn't really achieve a lot right now, but no. Need to draw another card to make it worth it. Just fits me. Look, do I have a really insane attack here actually? I think I do. So if I tackle both these, I become prepared, right? Then I cast both of those jump spells, triggering this twice. Isn't this just worth the attack? Have I been tripping this? That's not happening. Do the draw. Wow, this gets it on attack too. Oh my god. Just don't know. I feel like I always know these sections well. So okay, maybe we should have done that a little earlier. So that's... Wow, that feels nuts. Because I just didn't consider that was really like a spell trigger, I guess. Like I definitely knew it was, but I just wasn't really considering it. Alright, that's good. That was good. Should have pressured a little earlier, because if they got Baron splatter technique or something, I would have actually started pulling my eyes out. So, all right, 1-1. Here we go. It'd be fun to get a splatter. We're just really behind to get the custom. It was always satisfying. This hand looks nice. So. As long as we don't get maybe bad. Oh, I'm honestly not doing that. It's tap tap. It actually lets me cast this. I need to exile a non-creature on my card from my deck, so probably needs to be a bit later. Sure. Whenever. This is the kind of game I need a splatter technique, for sure. We do, but we could wild idea for it. Unless there's this one. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Good idea. Does this keep on double strike? Let's see. Let's see. It's just so painful. So painful. And like sometimes you do just need to keep two members on that. Like it's just you need that kind of discussing this one at this point. Not good. Not good game. Honestly, I think I'm kind of just gonna. I'll block one of these. Copy it? It's kind of great. So this one's coming. Oh no, maybe I should just go to Q for the non-creature non-land actually. Nah, we can't do that. Because we'll make a copy. Maybe I can sneak in here with my copy. Oh, it's just gonna be so hard to live. So I'm kind of just hoping we get to the splatter technique and just. This is not gonna be good. Yeah. I'm not dead here. Unless they have something else. But we are, I'm pretty sure we're pretty good here. there's nothing we can do. Way to win that game was destroy extra a couple of more lands and hit that spider technique. Would have been in it, but nah. Alright. Is this one gonna train wreck out? Are we gonna throw, as the series title suggests? Hopefully at least get to throw this. That is well, more cards. I could have pursued the philosopher. It's alright. I don't think it's like I kind of want to look at later. And the essence guide is also very nice. Was very intentional. It actually was. Not even being sarcastic. You're just not that frightening. Potentially should have actually played the mountain though, so I hope I should play this at some point. Because we're gonna need white, red as well for this. This is the one. And another mountain. Probably. Hence, what are they doing? Alright. Well, I do kind of want to get on board, so. I'm gonna play one now. Let's switch this. They are different sounds, obviously. This one's in the grave, and you are just I'm a little scared if it's a red card. Just YOLO it. It's got the first strike. Kind of nice. Or do I just elemental master it? I might just elemental master it. Play the round. Probably the fractalize, I reckon. Until the end of your next turn. Could play one. Could play this. Might play this. If I hit a land, I can play sure, this is better. Oh, what? Dude, I'm just tripping. I thought, okay, I just need to read my cards. I thought how this works is I exile any non-land non-creature from my graveyard, and then I exile the top card of my graveyard and I play that. Like, I thought it was like I just exile a card from the top card of my library. Not, oh yeah, then I really think it's good. You know, I'm actually just throwing words again. Yeah, no, I'm actually just, and it's until the end of March. Are we punished? What's the biggest bomb creature ever just dropped down and I've just like wasted the whole option? Oh, why did I play the landscape painter? That's so stupid of me. I really hope they just play me nothing. I just never punished. Please. Please don't. I don't want to feel this pain. I don't want to feel this pain. Please. Don't cast a big creature that I can't deal with. Okay. Alright. Are they doing it to just test the waters to see if I have some weird shit? Are they like, this guy clearly wouldn't be this stupid? Okay. Okay, I don't actually feel very bad then. That's nice. Look. We do this in instant speed. I'm pretty sure. Huh. I don't even read my card. This card's incredible, man. This card like almost seems like it could be decently constructed. Like I'd almost play this in some decks. It's not incredible, but like 3/2 first strike that just has like lets you flashback something effectively. Could be in your next turn. It's nuts. What are they targeting? Top or bottom? Sure. Sure, and then the pass. Alright, I'm glad I haven't been mega punished by this. Also some Blood Age. Draw. I don't really see why I shouldn't just recon. Set some lands in my hand for careful study. Do they have a Wrath? Is my question now. If they do, I'm still in a pretty good spot, I guess. Now I am out of counters. Okay, that that felt smooth, but how much damage can I get through? It's 5. I can get a lot of damage. It's better for me to burst lightning the ground, I'm pretty sure. Can't play it. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, exactly. Fuck yeah. Woo! That was good. That was good. Okay, I'm pulling it back. Again, as long as I don't just make 250 gems off this draft. I think I still need one more. Right? Yeah. One more good game. And then I can be on low cortisol for the rest of the game, hopefully, or I'm just gonna be not actually. I try to be pretty just going down to lose. I'm not comfortable playing this game. Awesome. What do we pop back? Probably the fractalize. Just a little bit situational. Yes, you can get the prismari. Don't do a whole lot. Another one. That's definitely something. I'll swing. Fuck it. Wow. Okay. I hope I play a good creature so I can subtle mockery it, and then I can get the surveyor control. Come on, play something. This guy's speaking me. This is definitely one of the more tense games I've played now since I just swapped spirits. So I'm hungry for it. They're really thinking about what they're gonna do with their 2/1 drop rares. But don't do a lot. It's not terrible, it's just you have to get to a really slick part of the late game. Oh, awesome. Good. They get first priority, so I guess I can do it in response. Oh, don't do this to me. Yeah. This one is prepared. That one's prepared. so painful. Kidding me, game, bro. I have nothing I can do. It's not over. I just need to hit consistent lands and the splatter technique like last time. I'm not going crazy, I swear. Please cast that. I want you to cast that. I think we're probably pretty I might have. How much is this? 5 mana? Okay, so if we hit. I only need you to be a 4-drop. Yeah, that's what I thought. Why are you trying to make me crack on treasure? What? So it's a little bit bigger. Like I just don't need to do that. I was trying to say it like it was uncastable. Okay, this might stabilize. Just about. We get our flyers down. Start casting some sorceries. Just hopefully. Or we just play. Which honestly, great. Like I think we just please hit me. Oh my god. Okay, this is kind of awesome. This can kind of work. Alright, I really have to have faith this. The plan is we have to mana sculpt. We have to mana sculpt their wild idea or something like that. And then with the mana we get off of it, we're gonna wild idea and move the board in the same turn. But we need them to play into this, or we are just so screwed. Come on. Come on. Please. This could be it. This could be actually a sick play. Oh! Yeah. Come on. You don't have a 1 mana counter for this. It's out of range now. Man, I just wish this killed you so bad. I don't have it. Just before I fully commit. Like, not really. It's just gonna happen. like, I'm gonna be able to cast this off. Like, do I have that? Really? I can't even bounce it. Like, it's honestly fractalized all game. Well, it happened. 2, 3. Well, you can't win them all. You can't. It just sucks with the mastery in those 2 games. I don't think the deck was terrible. Definitely wasn't the strongest prismari deck. Definitely needed a little bit more top end to it, but it just sucks we couldn't do what we needed to. So claim this. Well, thank you for watching this episode, and hopefully next time we don't throw.